Hello everyone. This video is about the aquatic adaptations in mammals. Mammals are primarily terrestrial animals. However, some of them have adopted an aquatic mode of life. The aquatic mammals have evolved from the terrestrial mammals. It is the fact that they don't breathe through gills, instead, they breathe through their lungs, indicating their original terrestrial mode of life. All the aquatic mammals are really terrestrial lung-breathing forms which have reverted to an aquatic life, and they have done so with a remarkable success, and the whales being the most successful. They have reverted to water probably because of extreme competition on land for food and shelter. Aquatic mammals. There are several aquatic mammals and they belong to several orders of class Mammalia. Depending on the degree of aquatic adaptation, the aquatic mammals have been divided into the following categories: the amphibious mammals, the aquatic mammals, and the marine mammals. Amphibious mammals. These mammals do not live permanently in water. They live on land but go into water for food and shelter. They show only partial aquatic adaptation such as small external ears, the webbed feet, and the flattened nails and the subcutaneous fat. The mammals of this category include the beaver, the muskrat, nutria, otter, mink, and many others. The amphibious mammals belong to several orders of Mammalia such as the Carnivora, Rodentia, Artiodactyla, Marsupialia, and the Monotremata. Aquatic mammals. The mammals under this category spend most of the time in water and usually come to the land for reproduction. The typical examples include the seals. Marine mammals. These mammals never come to land and are perfectly at home in water. Whales are the best examples of the marine mammals. So let's have a look over the aquatic adaptations. The adaptations or the specializations of truly aquatic mammals are divided into three major categories. The first, the modifications of original structures, and the second, the loss of structures, and finally, the development of new structures. The first category is the modification of original structures. When we look into the body shape, in aquatic mammals, the body shape is of prime importance. The external fish-like form, elongated head, and interesting neck and the tapering streamlined body offers little resistance and swims rapidly through water. The aquatic mammals are usually larger in size and they weigh up to tons. This larger size reduces the skin friction and the loss of heat, but it creates no problem for support in water due to buoyancy. In aquatic mammals, the forelimbs are transformed into skin-covered, unjointed paddles or flippers, having no separate indication of fingers. These paddles or flippers can move as a whole only at the shoulder joint. The broad and flattened paddles or flippers serve as the balancers and provide stability during swimming. Aquatic mammals, the nostrils are placed far back on the top of it so that the animal can breathe air without raising head much out of the water. The nostrils can also be closed by valves during diving underwater. During the lactation, the ducts of mammary glands dilate to form large reservoirs of milk, which is pumped directly into the mouth of young by the action of special compressor muscle. This arrangement facilitates the suckling of young under the water. As mentioned already, they breathe through their lungs. Their lungs are large and unlobulated and are highly elastic, ensure taking down maximum of air load submergence. Like swim bladders of fishes, the dorsal lungs also serve as an hydrostatic organ in maintaining a horizontal posture during swimming. The teeth of the aquatic mammals are modified too. In toothed whales, the teeth are monophyodont, homodont, and numerous as many as 250. This helps in capturing or seizing the prey and preventing its escape and swallowing it without mastication. Usually, the mobility of jaws is reduced as they have no function in mastication. Let's move on to the second category, the loss of structures. In aquatic mammals, there is the loss of few structures which are usually present in other mammals. First, there is the loss of hairs. Skin surface usually remains smooth and glistening due to the loss of hairs except for a few sensory bristles on snout or lips in some cases. Pinnae are also absent. The presence of hairs and pinnae may obstruct or impede the ever flow of water over the body surface and interfere with the speed and elegance of movement through water. The nictitating membranes, the eye cleansing glands, the lacrimal glands, and all kinds of skin glands are also absent because they would have been useless underwater. The skin loses its muscles and nerves due to the thickening and immobility. Hind limbs are represented only by button like knobs in the fetus but disappear in the adult. The pelvis is also rudimentary. And the fingernails are absent except for the traces in fetus. The scrotal sacs are also absent and the testes remain inside the abdomen. Moving on to the third category, the development of new structures, we are going to see about the tail flukes and the dorsal fin, about the blubber and etc. Tail flukes. In aquatic mammals, some large lateral or horizontal expansions of the skin develop on the tail. These expansions are called tail flukes. These are not supported by finrae. Their up and down strokes not only propel the body through water but enable their rapid return to the surface for breathing after prolonged submersion. And the dorsal fin. In most cetacea, they develop an unpaired adipose dorsal fin without internal skeletal support. It serves as a keel during the swimming. And knowing about the blubber is the thick subcutaneous layer of fat which compensates for the lack of hairy covering. The blubber acts as a heat insulator. It not only retains the warmth of the body but also provides a ready reservoir of food and water during emergency. The fat also reduces the specific gravity of the animal, thus imparting buoyancy. Blubber also provides an elastic covering to allow changes in body volume during deep diving and also counteracts the hydrostatic pressure. The baleen teeth are always interesting. In the whale-boned whales, the teeth are absent. Instead, the upper jaw carries two transverse rows of numerous triangular fringed horny plates of baleen or whalebone. These serve as an effective sieve for straining plankton, especially the krill, which forms their chief food. Melon. In some aquatic mammals, the melon is a receptor present in front of the nostrils. It consists of fatty mass traversed by muscle fibers. It possibly serves to detect pressure changes in water. And finally, the Hadrian glands. In aquatic mammals, the eyes underwater remain protected by a special fatty secretion of Hadrian glands. They protect the eyes under the water. Finally, we have come across all the three categories and I hope we have known something about it. These are the adaptations the aquatic mammals acquire for their survival. So we have come to the end of the video. I hope this was interesting and useful. Thank you.